It's 7 p.m., you pull out your phone for a quick break. Blink twice, and suddenly it's 11 p.m. You're still on the couch, trapped, shaming yourself for everything you didn't do for the last 4 hours. We've all been there. I have ADHD and worked at Meta as a software engineer for over 5 years. I would end my workday with a few hours straight of debugging, feel mentally fried, and reach for my phone, only to scroll endlessly until bedtime. We think this is a deficiency in the ADHD brain, but what if it's doing exactly what it's supposed to? Seeking the stimulation it needs to function. Stay with me for 60 more seconds and I'll give you a solution, not just empty motivation, that makes it easy to stop infinite scrolling. Minimum willpower required. The two-part problem. This is really embarrassing, but my phone screen time was over 6 hours per day. That's over 3 months of the year without sleep. At first, I tried blocking all the worst offenders, Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube, etc., you name it. It was a struggle to cut 1 hour out. I would mindlessly open X every free moment until my app blocker would force me to reconsider. Then the simplest thing happened. I went on vacation. That week, I chopped my screen time in half without even trying. Decades of behavior change research and lived experience come to the same conclusions. Restriction alone is not the answer. Once you cut, you have to replace. Download an app blocker app to punish yourself for trying to open an app is really hard. Look up from your phone to see this incredible nature and immerse yourself in a totally new culture you'll only get to experience once this year is stupidly easy. We can actually make getting off of your phone as easy as going on vacation. But first, we need to reframe our understanding of what it means to chase dopamine. By the way, I got tired of ADHD content that doesn't actually help improve your life, so I started making it myself. I made a free quiz to help you understand which executive functions are breaking down in your specific flavor of ADHD, which has also helped my clients regain over 10 stress-free, focused hours per week. It takes just 2 minutes to fill out and understand your brain better. You can find it in the description below. Good dopamine versus bad dopamine. Every activity gives your brain some amount of dopamine. Even meditation can give you dopamine. Not all stimulating activity is bad. Instead, we can consider healthy versus unhealthy sources of stimulation. Phones give you quick, intense hits of dopamine, kind of like sugar. Healthy dopamine sources give you long-lasting rewards. Once you stop, the effects are actively beneficial in your life. Just like sugar, you can indulge in the phone scroll sometimes, but in excess, your body feels horrible in the long run. There's a split second between the time that you look at your phone and the time you decide to pick it up. There is no chance I'll remember a healthy dopamine option in less than a second without help. So step 1 is to build a dopamine menu. Create a list of dopamine options that you can order from, just like at a restaurant. It might look something like this. Appetizers. These are super quick, less than 5 minutes, maybe 10 options you can pick from on breaks. I use these as rewards for finishing blocks of focus time. For example, a healthy fun snack, a 5-minute walk or dance break, 5-minute timer to respond to messages, or a quick stretch. Entrees. These are activities that excite you and help make you progress on long-term goals. These usually take notable effort, but the effort is what makes completing them especially rewarding. For example, physical exercise, flow state or a focus session, social connection, or learning something new. Ongoing sides. These are fun activities you can add to things you're already doing. These help make boring tasks more exciting. For example, listening to music while working, using a standing desk, using fidget tools, or taking notes during meetings, or my personal favorite, making a smoothie to go with boring tasks. And for the last one, desserts. These are activities you enjoy that don't really help you make progress on your long-term goals, but it's okay to do these in moderation. For example, scrolling on social media, mindless games, or online shopping. But even with this menu, a lot can go wrong between you wanting to do the thing and you actually doing it. So it's absolutely necessary to eliminate friction between activities. The second part of this is to design a brain-friendly environment. As a rule, make every menu item easy to start. If you'd like some inspiration from what I've been doing recently, put the books you're reading out in plain sight, all over your apartment or wherever you live, where you have to see them multiple times a day. For accountability and breaks, create a list of friends you can call on. Make sure there's at least 5 to 10 people on that list. I also regularly update a growing list of coffee shops and libraries to work out of, so if I get bored of one location, I can switch. I bookmarked a single 10-minute workout YouTube video that I can start with a single button click. Remember, your brain wants to do these things, you just need to help it make the healthier choice. So that's the dopamine menu system, but unfortunately, one system alone doesn't just fix ADHD. The first step is to understand which executive functions are holding your unique brain back the most, and then going from there. So check out the free research-backed quiz I made for exactly that. It takes 2 minutes, link in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.